Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up? Consistent times 10. That's how we do it around here with the big brand. Welcome to the O.T.S.B.S Show. This is your boy, Coach Lee. It's Monday night, 4 days away from the weekend. We're back at it like we're mad at it. Man, it's time to run one with you guys. With that being said, what's up? Lounging Leroy Jr. What's up, player?
Hey. You know, I just want y'all to see, check the pillow out. You know what I'm saying? Check the pillow out and check the walk out when I walk through this thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's your dude now to Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. And y'all see me today. I'm coming in full Saints gear. Hut, put me in the game. Coach, man, look, y'all know it's this hot O.T.S.B.S Monday. We talk about the foolishness, the bullsnicking in sports. But, man, we can't get the show started without our guy, way up there from the Bean City, the home of the Boston Baked Bean, our guy too. What's that, baby?
Whoa, I didn't know what team to win today. Lakers, Cowboys. What up with it?
Man, it's good, man. How's it going?
Good, man. Hope everybody's having a good start to your week. Let's get it.
Facts. So, man, you know, this is the O.T.S.B.S Show. We talk about the bullsnicking in sports, man. So, before we get this thing started, it's Monday. What was some bullsnicking that you had to deal with today, man? Did you deal with some bullshit? Because I dealt with some bullshit today, man.
I dealt with some bull. I dealt with this Tri-City freeway crap that we hear. I'm in Massachusetts. You know, we drive. This traffic. You know, that's the norm in the world. You know what I'm saying? Cars are driving every day. But 6-hour ride, literally about 4 hours of it, beside trucks and semi-trucks and all that. Like, there's no breathing room. Like, you know, talk about, you know, chills and stuff. Like, get away from me. I need smaller cars next to me. See the road and see the lines and, you know, things like that. You know, get off an exit and I got to compete with a truck to get there. Or wait for their long-ass behinds to turn so I can turn.
Hey, don't talk too much. You might hear Bumpy in the comments, man. You know, I don't want to piss him off.
Bumpy, man, going live today, man. That was, and Bumpy, man, that was some boat, but it was good boat today, man. Shout out to Bumpy. He needed to do that.
Facts. I like that, too. He was kicking a lot of cages, but, you know what I'm saying? Before I get the show started, gotta give a shout out to our first victim, Zam. He was the first one to, you know, that's why I wore my helmet today, because I'm trying out for the Saints for their kicking team. So I just kick his ass out the group for being foolish. So shout out to him, you know, and anyone else that's like him that's trying to take down the brand. We are a community, man. Like, we're not that group. We here to be cordial and talk sports and have fun. So thank you for that. That was the bullshit I had to deal with today. So now let's get to the show. But Coach Lee, you had bullshit to deal with today?
Every day, man. I'm in the wildest industry, so I see some type of craziness on a day-to-day basis from every location I hit. So yes, most definitely. There's some days a little more tamer than others, but today was no different.
Wait, did you say tame? Man, you sound like you in a circus or something. That's crazy.
It's wild out there in the streets, man. people treat their mobile devices like they kids, man, or sometimes even better.
Sure do.
Hey, I know I treat mine better than that. Shout out to my kids if they watching. Daddy love you. Just don't come between you and my iPad. It's all good.
Don't touch mine. Touch yours.
Right.
That's why I say, give it to me.
All right, fellas. So first topic for tonight, we're gonna call this one "No Family Support." This one actually involves a former WNBA player by the name of Cappie Poindexter. As I pull these up, two of you can run a little bit of her background for us that we talked about backstage, sir.
Well, backstage on Cappie Poindexter, from what I know, man. Outstanding WNBA player when she played. Great overall career, couple championships. Kind of the downfall of her career was dealing with relationships that probably should have ended sooner rather than later, which ended in some jail time for her. Didn't really follow her for a while after that. You know, her career was over to me, and then she hits the media again last year. She gets out of jail, and then she's missing for a while, and nothing was talked about it. I mean, any of it. It was just like she was missing, as if like nobody cared for her anymore. And then she ended up being found, and I didn't hear nothing from her ever again. And I mean, you hear about former players, female and male, but in this case, no. And then here you go with the bull crap we see on a Monday. But
so we got a little bit of a snippet. We're gonna play this real fast. I heard it. I was a little bit taken aback by it, but at the same time, was her family in this particular situation? So
definitely.
I ain't confused. I ain't on that shit. That nigga tried to kill me for real. I just fucking got out of that shit. I've been missing for almost like 2 years. I didn't even know where the fuck I was at. I do not fuck with LeBron James. That nigga's a trafficker, my nigga. That nigga is a trafficker. He is a fucking trafficker. He trafficked women in real time. That nigga stole all my money out of my bank account.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's some big accusations to make on the king of basketball, LeBron James, though.
True that, brother. True that. And
vote
I'm
for
sitting
me.
here and I'm looking at it again myself. Probably about 34 times I looked at it. I'm blown away by it, but I'm more disappointed than anything. Yeah, some BS from the accusation she's making, but at the same time, where's her support system at? I'm pretty sure she made a little bit of paper, and I'm pretty sure she had a bunch of hanger-ons that was there to spend dollar for dollar with her. Now that she's in this type of situation, what the hell her support system at?
I mean, in a support system, they only come when it's time to go to the club and spend money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a support system, man. They at the club waiting on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, but definitely she needs some help to, she's definitely in trouble right now, because at the end of the day, like, how you get on TV and, get on stream and say you've been abducted for 2 years? Like, I really wasn't following that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole story just makes me wonder. But definitely give a shout out to Patrick. Let's get his comment up there. So he says, LeBron don't need to be stealing any money, especially chump change to him. True point. Because, I mean, like, to me, it sounds like she clout chasing. Because at the end of the day, how you going to get on there and say LeBron James, he's trafficking women? How? I don't know. That's pretty big to me.
It looked like she stopped playing in 2018. She's a 2-time WNBA champion, and she won the Finals MVP in 2007. So she's not a slouch. Incredible.
No, this is what I say about it. This is why I'm kind of like, damn, you threw this accusation, and like Leroy said about the king of basketball. Like Patrick just said, saying to take dollars from her. But then I have to because, I mean, I feel like it's our jobs to dissect both sides and then try to get something in your words. This is what I'm going to say. This girl at one point was a top dog in the WNBA. Regardless of if it's a men's league or a women's league, she was in. She was a Diana Taurasi and a Sue Bird and whoever you want to put at that time, she was there. She was putting in the work. Now where it goes south is we don't hear about her for a long time. She's going through all this crazy stuff, So of course she makes this accusation and everybody thinks she's crazy. But like Coach Lee said, where's the support system? Not only in the family, but somebody to help her. Somebody to say and realize, like, hey, kind of like the Delonte West situation. This guy was on the street pickling change and fries. She's at the crib, sitting there, at a crib, but at some, you know what I'm saying? Where does the help come in? It's because she's a female that she doesn't get that? Or it's because the accusation because it's LeBron James, she don't get that? I'm not saying that she's far. She's this point spot on. I'm not saying that. But you have to look at that, like, see what's going on. I said to my friend, and sometimes we bring sports topics up and we take a positive side, a negative side, and a funny side, kind of like a bullet side. So I said this: LeBron James is primetime mega, wife, kids, all that solidified. But there's people in the circle that don't live the life that he lives.
What? He just fired. I mean, he just got it. Wait, didn't he just fire his publicist and hired his all-time friend or something like that?
No. LeBron has been a guy that's always circled around with close friends that are his within his organization throughout that. He's a type of guy like that. But what I'm saying is maybe somebody in LeBron's camp, maybe you're screaming out the wrong person. You should scream out I don't know. Like I said, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. It's crazy that these accusations are coming up. But from the outside in and inside out, we have to think as well. What if? Well, we are in the world of like, damn, she's wild. LeBron James? Come on. LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this is because the statue of her.
Can you see this? Can you see this picture? You see this picture of her?
No, I see the picture. She
looks crazy, like she done lost her mind. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is a person that was that high up in the WNBA, regardless of what everybody thinks of the standard of the league, what happened, like I said, the relationship that she probably should have ended sooner or later, then she gets missing all this stuff. What's really going on? Like Coach Lee said, you have to get her somewhere where she's able to talk about this. Even if we find out the whole truth or anything that's, that's lies, fiction, we have to find out this stuff. For her, as a former athlete that made this person, anybody, it don't matter who
you know what I'm saying? Women always have support. They got the hotline, they had the pregnancy for teens hotline. Women has always had support in everything. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Office of Family Support, they got support for women. You know what I'm saying? So she might not have family support, but she has some support. She chose not to use it. Because at the end of the day, you can tell she's coming on TV taking shots at King James. Now,
absolutely. You're absolutely right.
He's saying that he's a sex trafficker. Hey, that's big. That's big accusations. You know what I'm saying?
Big accusations.
Not to the States. So I'm like, what does he use? What type of sexual activity?
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm gonna go outside for 1 second, and then we got to get back to sports. The guy that just got out, Bill Cosby, a guy that we all grew up on. When the first accusation came out, what we thinking?
Hell, I did it. I said he did it. I felt, look.
$1 million.
He did that. Come to America. Yeah, he did it.
That's the thing with the percentage of people.
Hey,
what is shattering?
Was a killer.
This girl's not really known like that. She's crazy.
Bill Huxtable Cosby
we have to sometimes it takes 1 second. And this helps kind of like conversations and even in the group, and chats and stuff, kind of get a meme of, keeping a safer environment, because some people just go full out and blow out on topic. But don't really go inside and outside and then come with a medium and norm based on, they just sometimes run out of comment. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's out of context. Sometimes it's in context. It's just all word. But I'm letting you know here in this show right here, this situation, while I don't believe it, let's see how far it goes. Let's see if it's just like a week and it's like, or something pops out of this. Who knows? Is this girl receiving help? Is she receiving help?
This came out July 20th, and it's the 26th, and this is my first time hearing about it. So,
I heard about it.
Crazy, this topic crazy, and you know what I'm saying? We just seen LeBron James on the Disney Plus movie. Guy ain't no goddamn sex trafficker.
Patrick says I'm a LeBron fan, but his name has never been brought up for any dirty business.
Right.
That's fact.
It's never been clean. And I hope that's the way it keeps, because that's a pedestal, a great pedestal to be on. We praise LeBron, for not only what he does on the court, but also
that's what his whole presidency was on. He wanted to show that he wasn't scared, he was scandal free, and wanted to do the right thing. But that proves and shows that your name is always gonna be dragged through the mud. It's not what you do. It's not when they drag your name through your mud. It's how you respond when it's going on.
How you respond. LeBron not responding. He's not responding, and that's the way to go.
He's making it not relevant. Exactly.
No doubt.
Man, he got me all going on this Monday, man.
I told you, I'm hot from PA. I am ready. I've been ready for you all day.
Let's take a quick break, fellas. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey guys, it's your girl Tamara Moore, former WNBA guard and current head coach at Masabi Range College. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand, for showing love and always being about those good sports. Make sure you guys show them love. You and your community can join them every week to talk about sports. Shouts out to them, and make sure you check them out.
Man, just like that. Y'all, man. That was good right there, fellas.
That was awesome. Man. You started off on a Monday, man.
I had to go change this my football gear, man. I'm ready for some contact, man. Like you.
Where's your Chris Hogan jersey at? That guy's not playing. He's inactive. Take him off on your Madden games and all that.
Dang.
Man. All right, y'all.
John, get him a new jersey.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna use this time to shoot out our plug, Sean Athletic Gear. Hey, check him out for all your sports athletic gear. Like, I got this jersey for him, but I'm gonna have to retire this one and give me a new jersey. Shout out to you, Sean Athletic Gear. Y'all check him out at SeanAthleticGear.com. SHAUN.
Shout out to Sean. Good guy.
So next up, fellas, we got Stop Thief. This one involves, we're going to fire up the video first, but this one involves a show locally in Dallas. Dude stole a rare Luka Doncic rookie card, and fool tried to go back and sell it back to the guy who stole it. So this is the outcome once he got back to the show. So what y'all think about that one?
One word. COVID. That's all I can see out there. They got that COVID out there. They got that rolling. All them goddamn people. Go y'all ass home. I don't care. That bullshit seeing all the people out there.
Oh, it definitely is, man. That dude right there for a card. Yeah, he about to feel that, because like I was telling y'all before it started, that card, we don't know how much that card was worth. I'm in that card, slapped, graded, hide in the 8. Oh, you in trouble. Might be. Even if it is an 8, you might be in trouble anyway, because that's Luka Doncic, and that guy's card is hot right now. Y'all have not been watching the news. All these cards.
Said the card is worth $5,000.
Yep, he going
one of one card.
He going to jail.
One, and this fool tried to sell it back.
But I mean, if the dude, hey, let's get our guy. Shout out to your Coach Hill, baby. Definitely gotta go shout out to him in the Waco Terror, man. Like, for real.
Good.
Gotta talk to you, man. For real, big stuff coming up. Gotta talk to you, talk business. But it's $5,000. I think he can beat that. They gonna drop that down to a misdemeanor.
Nah, eventually, I mean, they will, because in the game, you know, they got it back and all that.
Because
he's not going to be allowed in no more card shows, and that's going to be a blow, because everybody knows everybody in the world and networking, and his name's going to ring around. It's going to ring around, and he's going to be a bad citizen. Nobody going to want to trade with him. Nobody going to want to do nothing with him. Everybody going to look at this. his friends are gonna be like, "Oh snap, you're the man." But
so
it was a vendor who did, you know what I'm saying? So like you say, a vendor actually stole a card, you know what I'm saying? So, but the card is worth $5,000. That's what they say, you know. But in all actuality, how much people paying for it? What kind of car was it? Like, it was a stupid move because to me, stealing things that's worth money is dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna steal something that's worth money. I'm gonna steal your money. So he's a dumbass for trying to steal something that's a money substitute.
So real quick, I misspoke. So he stole the car the day earlier, and he tried to sell it to another dealer at the same event.
So he stole it one day and then got free. Hold on. He stole it, got away, and then put it on eBay, then put it on Marketplace. They didn't even do any of that. He went back to the same auction the next day, which probably got the same people there. Yeah. That's bullying himself. He was bullying himself. He's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you ask me, he's in the news. He might be, you know what I'm saying? He might be in a Donkey of the Day award, but I mean, hey, everybody knows about this vendor. So, smooth moves, you ask me, because at the end of the day, he's just getting popped for possession.
We'll see if he's at the national convention coming up in a few weeks.
He probably won't. Little side note, a Luka Doncic PSA 10 2019 Optic Gold Vinyl 1-of-1 card is recently sold on eBay for $66,000.
I got cards here. I'm telling you right now. Cards are worth a dime a dozen. Cards are, if you got that card right now, you are it. Go get your cards graded.
I got the Michael Jordan card that ain't worth $2.
Do you know, or do you just saying that?
Hey, I was the original Dun Dollar.
If you got a Jordan card, let me come and get it.
It's all trading cards. I was tops. It was the tops. You know what I'm saying? That's where a trading card started at, right there. So yes, I'm on it.
Yes, man. Get back on that, man. No bull, man. Cards are still worth money. I got slab cards here at the crib.
Look, that's what I said. I don't know. Like, shout out to Dave. He says, I didn't know cards were still worth money. Lost time. Last time I looked, though, a Beckett, all my expensive cards from back in the days were worthless.
Now, this is the catch.
Coming back.
This is the catch. The catch was, like you said, one thing you know that you're still in the game, Leroy.
Hey, appreciate you, Doc.
Still in the game?
Up there one more time.
No,
yes,
you're still in the game. No, you're still in the game, but it's the certain card that, like he just said, like Coach Lee just said, that card is a 1-of-1. So he had he tried to get out with a 1-of-1, didn't try to double it or flip it anywhere else, went to the same place and then tried to flip it there.
I got a D Bro. Shout out to my dude Dalvin Bro, man. I got my dude D Bro autographed and everything.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to him. That's the only card that's worth something. My dude.
Ultimately, cards too, man. They're all about love. Like, people have their certain cards that they like and all that. Like, people go overboard with going to these stores, taking cards and taking away from the kids. You know, that's their experience. You know what I'm saying? And it's taken away because grown men want to go fight at conventions or still at conventions over a trading card. Like, come on, man. Let that chill.
Well, look, I got this autographed by this is a Beckett. You know what I'm saying? Mini helmet.
Yes, sir.
So
What's that about?
Number 10.
Oh, Shalimar?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a fire one. That's a good one right now.
So I guess I looked this up. I can sell this for $66,000 too, but
no, but I'm gonna keep it catch.
Don ain't worth that type of money, man.
Coach Hill said you gotta have the right card.
When they're hot,
man, with no type of money like that.
You know, bro. When they hot, you make the money off it. When they cold, you ain't making nothing off that. You know that.
Sound like cryptocurrency, man. That's all. Ain't no real card. That's cryptocurrency, man. Let's get out of here, man. Talk about, yeah, he's a dumbass for doing that, but he did a bigger dumbass for getting caught. That's crazy, man. You get the dumbass of the year award for me on that one.
We'll be right back. We'll take a last quick break. Hold tight.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's cornerback Delvin Brew here from your favorite team, New Orleans Saints. I just want to go ahead on and give a shout out to STWF Media for allowing me to come on and talk about my testimony, my story, and also talk fantasy football. I just want to say thank you, man, for the honor. I appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Bro Show out.
You back. Hey, I'm going to shout out to my guy D Bro. Hey man, I sent you the link for the D League Fantasy Football, man. Join it, man. We're trying to get it cranking. Give me a shout out.
Yes, sir.
All about the NFT. That's where everything's going right now.
What the hell is that? Non-disclosure agreement?
Pretty much the actual individual athletes own the property rights to their likeness.
Wait, what?
The individual athletes own the property rights to their likeness. So if anybody use any game footage from them, anything that relates to them, they can get royalties off of it.
Says who?
Says you.
9
tokens.
Fudge? Why not saying that? He got token on it. I ain't saying nothing that ends with token. What? Hell no.
The plays are becoming the law.
Sir, I am not
becoming the law. The athletes used to be one of us. Now they're becoming the law.
Yep. All right, fellas. So this one probably gonna end up being a topic tomorrow too. But if you ain't heard, you've been on a rock or something like that, we gotta know there's big changes coming to the SEC, Southeastern Conference.
Let's go, baby!
Welcome to the club, UT and OU. So this one is from regards of they been getting roasted on social media, as far as them being prepared to run with the big boys. So some of the stuff that's been going on with that, you got your little gifts, them making fun of everything.
But I mean, let me see. I scanned that statement. There's no lies detected. You know what I'm saying? SEC is the best league. It's the best conference. It's the only conference. You know what I'm saying? And unlike the other conferences, the SEC the only one making money. Big TV deals, big recruiting, big money, big workout facilities. SEC, baby. So, to me, that was a better decision. But at the end of the day, wait, like Patrick, he asked this, so that would be my next question. So Patrick, he says, real talk, is the end of the Big 12?
Most definitely. Big 12 is done. I think I've already saw they were saying like TCU, Tech, and somebody else going to the Pac-12. Then you got Kansas, K-State probably going to the Big 10. So it's just a formality now.
So, but I'm like, they've been reshuffling though, because you know what I'm saying, these schools actually got out of the SEC. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's been reshuffling. There's been shuffling amongst conferences. So do I think that it's going to be the end of the Big 12? Nah, I don't think so. But
Big 12 done. You taking they two big dogs out of there, Texas and OU.
And that just leaves room for another big dog, because one thing human beings show, we need to be led, just like the animal nature. If there's no pack leader, if this pack leader dies off, another one's going to come. It's going to happen.
Coach Hill said that OU and Texas would go from being top teams in the Big 12 to middle of the road for the SEC. That's facts. Now, this is the part right here. Everybody's got to think outside the box. So, yes, they're going to get their asses kicked initially, but we do realize the LSU, the Alabamas, the Georgias, they get a lot of recruits from Texas and Oklahoma. Why? Because the recruits go to SEC, know they're going to play against the top tier talent. You got a better chance to go into the league. But now they got an opportunity to play at home and still be in the SEC. All that talent, they're going to keep leaving outside of the borders.
That is true, but I mean, if you look at it, at the end of the day, Texas Aggies, Texas Longhorns. The only ones who like the Longhorns are people from Texas. Everyone else outside of Texas know about the Big 12.
True
So
that.
I don't see where this big recruit change gonna come, because at the end of the day, it's still gonna be Texas Longhorn. It's still gonna be OU, and they still gonna be considered a subpar, subpar colleges programs than what's already been in the SEC. Because everyone that knows that this is just a publicity move. Why is it that both teams are coming? To get more views, to get more, to tap into this recruiting form. That's it. Now, do I think it's going to be the end of the Big 12? Heck no, because they still got good, they still have competition in there. Only thing is now is someone else is going to step up.
Well, rumor has it that this was in the works since December. Mm-hmm. They let, because ESPN owns the SEC network and they own the Longhorn network. And they're saying that the Longhorn network is going to become the SEC network. And that the SEC network is going to become like the second tier channel for the other teams. So you're going to get all your bigger teams playing on
that's some bullshit right there. That's some Texas thing. You just said that they going to use the Texas Longhorns channel as the real SEC channel. Yep. I call it bullshit. Hell no, the SEC, because I got the Texas Longhorn channel downstairs. I got the SEC channel. You know what I'm saying? They got different divisions of that SEC network. So I don't think so, but I do think you own something with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think you own, because unlike those other teams, Texas Longhorn was is a big channel. So I can see that being marketable.
Yep, you got to think that alumni money there is long. The reason why I say that, they're going to get their asses kicked for about 4 or 5 years is they got to get over that perception. But if you a kid, say like Nick Saban can't coach forever. If you a kid, you got a chance to live in Birmingham and a chance to live in Austin and still play in the SEC, where you think you're going to go?
Birmingham?
No, you're not.
I'm trying to let you prove your point. But yeah.
Shout out to Patrick. He says it's going to be 4 conferences: the SEC, the ACC, Pac-12, and the Big 10. That's facts. And the thing that's really scary, if I'm the NCAA, I'll be shaking in my boots right now.
Of what?
If you got those 4 conferences dominating college football, what do they need the NCAA for? Why they got to pay their money to play? They're going to have their own networks, their own brand recognition. What do they need the NCAA for?
To govern. I mean, because at the end of the day, the Big 10 got 14 teams.
You guys trying to make money now, too.
They got 14 teams in their conference. That's too many. In the Big 12, they got 10. Nah, that's too many. They're going to have to break that up.
It's all about money. Coach Hill. Yeah. And Patrick, you are correct, sir. My apologies. It's Tuscaloosa. I'm still going to Austin.
Right. Birmingham. Get him. Hey, you better spell check that Tuscaloosa, because I could tell you was wrong or right. But yeah. But he definitely got a point, because I did hear about, them thinking about separating the college, into different conferences, and it would come to play with, how they're doing their playoff, their championship bids now. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
Then you got now the players, they can make money off their likeness now. NCAA, they losing their grip.
You think so?
Yep.
The NCAA is losing their grip because they're allowing players to get money off of their likeness? No. I think the parents and society is losing the grip for letting their kids get money off their likeness in college. The
kids should be paid?
What? Do I think they should or shouldn't?
Do you think they should be paid?
No.
Wow.
You're in college to get an education. I will teach you. You're in college to get an education.
So you got these college football coaches and ADs making millions of dollars a year. And I want to go back to one statement that Chris Webber said from his time in Michigan. He said it was times, the reason why he took the money, because there were times he would go to the local McDonald's He couldn't even afford anything out the menu. He would see a kid walk by with his Michigan jersey on.
All right, now, okay, to that point, you know, when you go looking for dollars, you find dollars. You look for money, you find money. Now, watch this. What college did he go to?
Michigan.
Chris Webber. Huh?
Michigan.
Right. Now, how many people or how many job opportunities he's gotten just because he went there? Not because he's Chris Webber. Let's say he walked into a place, nobody know who this person is, but he goes in there an alumni.
But they know he's Chris Webber by what he did on the basketball court, not for his academic prowess.
No, period. That's how you know him. He's an athlete. You know him for what he did on the court. But for people like me, I was in a band. I don't watch sports. I don't know him as Chris Webber. I don't know this. The only thing I know them is a Saints player. Or I know them because they went to Grammy. They don't get preference because of that. Outside of the monetary value that he taught. That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, does Chris Webber come from wealth?
No, he didn't.
Thank you. So that same opportunity he's complaining about, he's a product of. So that's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, if I'm teaching you how to make money, if you're looking for money, you're not being taught how to make money.
Hold on. You just answered it.
What?
You're in college. So the game is in college. I went to college, and even as a non-basketball player, a guy who went into schools thought, these basketball players are decent. They only need a D to play. They probably getting, some decent, not the best of stuff, but they getting held down. You know what I'm saying?
Held down.
But not held, not even money's sake. Not even the money's sake. A McDonald's Happy Meal? Hold on. Chris Webber can't get a McDonald's Happy Meal from his head coach. Hold on. So we have to hustle.
Like now. Let's talk about right now.
We have to hustle in school. Hold on. But if they hustle, but if the basketball players hustle and stuff, they get in trouble. So you're basically telling them to basically shut up and play basketball. No. Hell no.
And get an education.
Hold on.
Because at the end of the day, guess what? When you start making money, you have money problems. Now we jacking you in college. That's all I'm saying. Now you getting, you got sports.
College, I feel like college should get money. If you're a college athlete, you should get paid. I don't know any other grade in hell no. College,
they get a stipend. They get scholarships. They get paid. But we're talking about now this guy can go down to Bob Stahl's Chevrolet and get a contract making millions of dollars. Now where's the importance of college at now? Now I'm just making money. Now I'm on stats. I'm not getting no college degree.
In football, no. Come out in 3 years if you worth anything. And basketball is one and done. They're not getting degrees anyway.
Right. Exactly. They're not getting degrees no more anyway. So what I say is, dog, college basketball, college football, college sports, if they paying those athletes and those athletes getting paid, hey, it helps both brands because at the end of the day, college sports is dying anyway. So now, you know what I'm saying? They get a little extra little boost a little bit until they decide what they want to do. But in the original conversation of this whole SEC crap, oh my God, how lovely is it? I loved y'all conversation. It was music to my ears. The SEC is always ringing. So why not bring two more teams to the helm and the pound that have the prestige as Oklahoma and Texas? It doesn't matter how many times they get beat on. Like you said, the money gonna come in because they're Texas and they're Oklahoma.
The SEC don't need these teams. What are they here for?
The NCAA needs these teams to be there. You know why? Because that's where all the money is. That's where all the cream is. The Big 12 in the last few years, Oklahoma, they played great, but just conference great. And the Longhorns has been kind of shaky for a real long time. So they both need some type of new makeup.
We've been trash.
Yeah. So in this aspect, why not bring them over there? And then, you get the guys that, you get the recruits in Texas and all that. Stay home a little, stay a little closer. You know what I'm saying? Bring the team. One of those teams are going to bank. One of those teams are going to end up being better than most of the teams in the SEC because that's just the way statistical works. They're both not going to be whack. One of them's going to be good. One of them's going to replace either the second-tier team in the SEC. I won't say Alabama yet. You know what I'm saying? Because Alabama's Alabama. But everybody else, they can compete against.
What conference is Iowa State in? What conference is Iowa State in?
Iowa State's in the Big 12, correct?
Same as Texas, right?
Same was at Texas, correct?
I was ranked number 9.
Well, are they gonna be ranked number 9 next year?
And Texas is ranked number 20. That's all I'm saying. So y'all asking who's gonna take over? You got the answer right there.
No. I mean, hopefully they take over. That's what you're looking for.
People act
looking
like
for a new team to step up.
Act like they're not gonna be able to compete ever.
They'll still get an automatic bid.
That's nonsense.
They're going to automatic bid still. What college needs to change is their playoff system. I've been saying it. You pit 16 teams in a playoff and you battle it out. All this 14 bullcrap, all this is nonsense. It's nonsense. It kills the league every year. Well, I'm sitting here for a college football year knowing that 65% of these teams are teams that are ranked already in the preseason. I don't want to see that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as a band member, you play these games different. Are we forgetting that this is an extracurricular activity? This is an extracurricular. This is pep. This is school spirit. This is what I'm saying. This ain't for money. This is school spirit. That's why you got 16 different teams, because these kids are coming together, getting done with their testing and coming out to have fun, man. That's what I'm saying.
They don't bring in money. That's true, Patrick.
But the way it's been manipulated, the college system used to be cool to go to school and all that stuff. But then when you started doing all the extra stuff that you're doing as a committee, then people start questioning you a bit. And then the world changes, and you know what happens when the world changes.
What's wrong with right now? Right now, at the end of the day, do you know any college athlete that starved? Do you know that starved and where they're at now?
Well, I know any college athlete starving.
That starved because everyone's acting like the current system is broken. That's what I'm saying. This is the current system. There's people that's gonna complain. There's people that's gonna complain when they do start getting money. They're gonna be like, "Oh, my son got robbed. Oh, my son got abducted." Because you know why we put added stress on these kids? Because they don't want them to go score 50 points in the college game.
I just ask no. The NCAA can help with this. The NCAA can help with this too. The NCAA need to do a better job too.
NCAA's hurt. Like they said, they losing their handle.
The only thing I would say about the money is, if you're gonna give these kids money, you have to have management classes. You have to have better people around them to support them and manage them with the money and stuff like that. And not wear the Saints helmet and be Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan, welcome to the Saints.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're saying something. I'm sorry.
Hey,
my guy, man.
One of the top teams in the SEC is Georgia, right?
Yes.
Last time Texas played Georgia in 2019, they beat them in the bowl.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Texas is going to be the team to go up.
Oklahoma's going to be in the mud and thinking they're not going to compete.
Think they're not going to compete?
Yeah.
They ranked 20th.
That's all right.
I'm just saying, I'll tell Grambling, we played teams like, we played the LA, the LSUs, the Louisville. They weren't worried about us beating them.
Watch out for Boston College. Boston College is going to win the ACC this year.
Hey, I just put Boston College on NCAA.
Let's go. Boston College is going to win the ACC. Let's go, BC.
Patrick says no more warm-up game. That's true. That conference game is going to be litty.
Right. The best part of the football season is week 1. Real talk. We need more exciting weeks. So if they get to put all these teams together and makes more exciting weeks in the SEC, put the SEC all over all the networks and have all 14 of the 14 games, 28 teams. How many teams they got in the conference? I don't know. Play it out every week.
Well, what I'm saying is, I welcome OU because it is pure comedy to see them on this dumbass wagon and to fall over like that. That is priceless to me. I love it. So I get to see that more times than once. So I welcome Oklahoma.
All day.
It's going to be litty. And just so everybody knows, UT and OU, they can leave early. If they do, and they expect them to, they got to pay a penalty of $80 million.
But guess what? That's what they need. They wanted to do that. You know why? Because we just talked about how they was going to be breaded for money. They can survive for at least 3 to 5 years with just that in themselves, because they know whatever team comes out the next 4 years out of these conferences, probably one of these Big 12 teams are going to be elite. One of them's probably going to get to a bowl game because that's the way it works sometimes, That's the lucky thing about these two teams leaving. It leaves another one up, but they're still in the major conference, so they'll get an order. One of them will get looked at highly.
Now we make it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it says. So the other team in the Big 12 they're gonna make money like the Irish because they clearly have a better program. They have an up-and-coming program.
The Big 12, they expect the Big 12 to potentially two teams that could join the Big 12 if it stays intact. It would be Colorado State. And I forgot what the second one is, but and I'm sorry, it's Colorado State and Houston.
Yeah,
they expected them to be the schools to take their places.
Okay,
now,
Houston, that'll be good.
Let's get a comment up there. Put a comment up there, Patrick. This last comment right there. I don't know if we got it. Andy Mill is small. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And this is the same. And like, into circling back around. This is where the college athletes getting their money from. The
they already getting paid.
I'm just saying, like these athletes not getting money. These athletes are getting paid from these booster clubs, from these alumni. Because you know how? Because we doing the same thing in band.
Hey, but why have it in the boosters' hands when now it could be in your hands? Some people will take that. And I ain't mad at them if they do take it. Take it, but be smart with it. A lot of people ain't smart with it. I can't talk for the majority. Me, myself, I'm a good man with money. I'm a good cheap man with money. So give me some money, I'm going to make it flip and flippity flip. But I can't talk about everybody else.
That don't sound like no good man with money. That sound like some backyard bullshit right there.
Nah, that's that real stuff, man. I've been hustling.
I'm
good. We good, baby. Yeah.
Shout out to Richard Petty. In 1972, he said, if you ain't trying to cheat a little, you ain't likely to win much.
Exactly.
That was before regulations, goddamn me. If you don't pay, you don't regulate.
They're going to win the Big 12.
They're going to own the Big 12.
Facts. That's a good call out.
Let's go, Kansas.
But hey, you got to think from the basketball aspect. That's going to boost up the SEC. Well,
yes.
Joining for basketball.
Chocolate Smart about to be the man.
But see, and on the flip side, the SEC is not strong in basketball.
They about to get cooped, and you still got Calipari over there unless he leave. And Kentucky gonna be all right, probably. Oh, it's gonna be that last year the SEC was on fire. Woo! If these teams coming early, it's about to be some. Because Bill Self's on his way out probably out of Kansas, and yeah.
I want to go back to this comment real fast before we close tonight. The four conferences, shout out to Patrick again, is going to be four conferences, SEC, ACC, Pac-12, and Big Ten. This also could be eventually pushing us towards a more traditional playoff system. You got harder conferences. They playing one another. They got to get, the winning conference championships. They may mess around, which I think it should be anyway, just like any other sports thing. They take all the conference championships, let them play against each other.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You make it 8 to a 16 because you still at the same time you could discredit them all you want, but these other teams that are going out there, like you said, for the fun of it and all that, give them something to play for. Like you have to expand this. You have to expand it. You have to. It's college sports. Like we see the NCAA basketball every year give the people the excitement of having 60-something teams in there to live up a dream. Somebody's dream can be made in this month. At least the best you could do is add a few more teams. Though you know in college football the mega team's probably going to win anyway, add some type of excitement to it. Hey, somebody might be feeling sick one day in the game and an upset happens. It's good for sports. You know what I'm saying? College football, you gotta wake up. It's all coming to your eyes right now. You're just sitting here like, 4 teams, 4 teams in. Okay, it's sad. It's boring. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of NCAA with this bull crap. 4 teams. I need 8 to 16 teams. Give me 8, please.
No doubt.
Thank you,
man. Who y'all got for shout outs tonight? We're gonna start with Lounge and Leroy Jr.
Hey, man, I'm busy. I'm trying to look and see what's the oldest conference. But, hey, since it's on me, definitely got to give a shout-out to my guy, Minotaur Brian Falcon, man. Him and the Mustang Mafia, they got a back-to-school drive coming up, man, out there in Marrero, Louisiana, right outside New Orleans. Y'all check it out. We got the post in the group. That's Minotaur, Brian Felton, man. Shout out to him and the Mafia Card Club doing big things. Also give a shout out to the STWF Events crew. That was like a tongue twister. But gotta give a shout out to them because this Saturday at 4 o'clock, we're going to be out here in Grand Prairie at 4 p.m. at Mark Lewis Park. We have our first meet and greet. Got food, lots of activities, water balloons. Man, we have a good time out there. So definitely give a shout out to everyone that's going to intend on joining. Definitely got to give a shout out to William Hill and Waco Terror, man. Like, we came out there to see y'all this weekend. Things happened, but we know y'all going to be back definitely supporting that. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's in our stream, man, that's supporting the brand. We got some haters out there. We got shake them haters off, but we steadily coming through. Bam, that's all I got.
Yes, sir. Mr. Two.
Just want to give a shout out to everybody uptown, downtown, all around. Give a shout out to everybody in the comment feeds blazing tonight, man. Thank you for making the end of my day sports-wise a blessing, as the rest of the time is dictated to the family. Shout out to my family for giving me this time to hang out with you fellas, man. Always shout out to you fellas. Shout out to the brand Austin the Wild Show, man. Catch us. We over here along with STWF. We bring some of the riders over there. You know what I'm saying? We collabing. We making the South to the East a little bit more comfortable when you come through. Because if you go to the East Coast, you got me and everybody else. And when you go down y'all place, got you
down south.
Worse. We need a West Coaster, a couple West Coasters to make this a living dream.
Oh, it's coming. We're finna go coast to coast, baby.
Let's go. But that's all. My shout out for today and God, man, because he knows the reason why we up daily. And
y'all getting all soft and sensitive. This is a sports show. You gave shout out to
Stephen A. Smith.
God. Oh my gosh. Who that, baby?
Wow. I guess we're gonna end on that.
Shout out to Leroy for that ridiculous pillow.
Y'all check in with us tomorrow. We got the Sports Chatter Show. Like, comment, subscribe, follow up in here. Football season right around the corner. Man, it's really
Go Cowboys.
in this bad boy.
Super Bowl, baby.